Hi, welcome to our equipment financing page. We want to just kind of go over what is available to you. We're here to support you, our customers, and give you access to our vendor partners that are loaning the money out. Obviously, equipment financing and leasing is a smart option. Our commitment is to work with you so you have no surprises. We funded equipment in 46 states and Canada. It's all about relationships with you and with our vendors. We want to keep everybody happy and working together. So we have clients that we've worked with since 1994 through a previous company as we partner with Curtis Funding. We've also had a 7-year contract to support Bridgestone dealers across the United States. Surprises in our business are almost never good, so we strive to eliminate them. Equipment financing can be a business tool. 8 out of 10 companies would rather finance the equipment than pay cash for it. Obviously, that helps you with your cash flow. Equipment is more easily cost justified with a monthly or a quarterly payment rather than paying a lump sum total. $30,600 a month. So usually, that's kind of a go-to number for just a onesie if you just need another this or another that. Equipment financing is a convenient method for preserving credit lines and can help preserve working capital. And the equipment financing can provide immediate revenue since there's almost no upfront cost. And there's the 30,000 is about $635 a month. If you want to stretch it to our 60-month, the longest payment term, payment factor is about 2.1%. Feel free to stop on and look at these slides longer if you'd like. You can just pause the video. We want you to be able to get the state-of-the-art equipment that you need. Financing lets you get those actual pieces of equipment that you really need, even though you might have sticker shock if you had to pay cash. So $30,000 would be about $634 a month on the 60-month term. And a lot of people are thinking, oh, we need to kind of cut the price down and lose some features, but on the balance of benefits, cost and benefits, when you're weighing those out, you realize you need those features. So we want you to get what you need to keep doing a good job and stay competitive in the market. Here's a couple terms: 36 months, 48 months, or 60 months. If we just keep your payment about $1,000. In a 3-year term, you can get about $30,000 and be paying $1,000 a month. Over 48 months, you can get $38,000. Over 5 years, you can get a little more. You can get almost $50,000 there. So you just pick and choose what you like to do and what you can cash flow. All right, what can you finance? This is nice. We can finance almost any equipment as long as it's machine tools, medical equipment, IT, titled vehicles, robotics, agricultural equipment. The much more is stuff like websites. I was surprised to find out that we could do websites. That was awesome. Our consulting side does a lot of big websites the right way with SEO packages, Facebook, the ads. They say, where do you hide a dead body? On Facebook, page 2, because you're either on page 1 or you don't exist of Google, right? So not Facebook, but on Google. So we can actually finance your new website build out. If you have an old crotchety website that doesn't have 26 screens custom designed for any and all devices and those screen size that it could pop up on, people which are coming there to look at your site, if it doesn't flex and move, if it's not a responsive site, they just think you're old and crotchety and move right on. So you will lose people. We can fix all that. Did you also know we fund equipment for municipal needs, for schools? A lot of these COVID deactivating virus boxes, we're financing those. Any place that you breathe air or have surfaces where COVID can land, we can sanitize those inside of 3 minutes, up to 2,000 square feet per box. So if you're a little bit bigger, like 10,000 square feet, you just need 5 boxes. Ask me about that. Non-for-profits, I help a lot of nonprofits get set up with the process and help them figure out how to get the board. But then they need to get this thing rocking and rolling. So if they can get a steady commitment of people automatically giving, now we can finance the equipment and get this thing off to the races. if they're maybe drilling wells for water in Africa, things like that, or bulldozing, building housing for the needy, food, water, shelter, love type of stuff. Auto service shops, we can get you lifts, whatever you need for that, equipment, tools. The schools, a lot of different kind of equipment go into those schools. Definitely right now, the hot thing is the virus eradication systems, which we actually now offer. Retail and manufacturing. So any other business environment you can consider, we can really get just about anything financed. It's pretty awesome. One pager, send it in 24 to 48 hours. We need 3 months bank statements most of the time. If it's just a small one, you can just send us, just go ahead and send us the one pager if it's just a small amount of money. But if you're asking for, up to 3 million type of situations, which we can go above that too, but, we're going to need more details for the larger amounts. But just to run through, the salesperson offers customer finance, estimated payment terms. Once you tell us what you need, we're going to show you that on the next slide. Give us the one-page app, send it back. Give us 24 to 48 hours. You should be approved. We'll let you know. And then if you accept the terms, we'll email it for an e-sig. Sign the docs. Get me a professional invoice from the equipment leaser. And then with payment, customer okay payment will be remitted to the equipment lessor. So if they want to do 50% upfront to start, we can do that. Just a couple extra charges for that. Processing fee will be charged. Requires the customer to provide the first month's payment and the last month's payment, and then a processing fee of up to $350 for that. Okay, and depending on the underwriter that we use. So some do, some don't. Okay, the rates, 60-month is going to get you a payment factor of about 0.02 for around anywhere between 40 and 60,000. If you just want a short payment term and you like to pay things off in cash pretty quickly, your payment factor on around 60,000, 40 to 60 is going to be about 4.7%-ish. That's for corporate. Now, if you're municipal, a 60-month can be as low as 1.8 factor, call it 1.9 for 60,000, 40 to 60, and for 24 months, it can be 4 point or as low as 4.2. So much better rates for municipal if you're a school or public group. All right, just kind of a testimonial. Bridgestone Tires got their equipment all put in here. It's about 140,000 of equipment and lifts and tools and all the things they need. And that was for the new Wisconsin location. And that was 2 years after we funded their Illinois location. So Tim Carroll, the co-owner, says we couldn't have done it without you. Equipment leasing and financing, just cautions for the whole world we're living in now. COVID has tightened the market. New business and weaker credit transactions are doable, but it's going to take some extra effort. So just be ready to flex with us, and we will try to get everything you need done. STL Funding has multiple underwriting sources, so if we get a no, that's not the end of the road. We look for terms with no residuals, no automatic extensions, no all asset liens, and no surprises, just like you want. Putting together a complete, accurate credit package helps gain approval. So this is where you have to help us get a full stack, a full package. These underwriters, they're sitting at a desk. That's what they do, kind of like bean counters. They really like it a certain way. So we like to set up the package and send it to them one time perfectly, and it really helps things move through quickly instead of you getting us, oh, I'll get you that next week. I'll get you this. We need to get it all together and then send it in once. So please help us accomplish that. We'll move as fast as you can move. We just can't move faster than you getting us all the docs, okay? Communication is key. We work closely with many vendors and upon request recommend some to our end users. So let's recap. Budget monthly cost to get your true cost justification, and then use the term to best fit your budgetary needs. We want to help you avoid sticker shock and scrimping on features due to large out-of-pocket requirements. This will help you maintain your cash reserves, receiving fast credit approval, and maintaining control with your finance partner. That's us. So We're going to use simple English readable finance documentation. It's not going to be too complicated. We want to help you get your tax deductions that are legal, getting a Section 179 deduction for your equipment and your income tax so you can get that full write-off in year one. So we'll make sure you have that form for your CPA. We don't give tax advice. Offering advice or counsel on any funding needed, even when not using us. So we'll help you with other deals. We kind of want to be gimbals for you, and hopefully you come back because of the service. Okay, making progress payments to equipment suppliers as required, but holding final funds until the customer okays the release. So we're going to work with you. And then direct communication through the phone, in person, and on email. You don't need to sign to a portal and wait for answers. So, we're real people, and we're going to be here with you. We've got some other funding options we can talk about to provide unsecured business loans and lines of credit. Everybody likes a revolver, so just let us know what size revolver you'd like, and we can try to get that for you. Loan products are tailored specifically for the industry and every client's individual needs, so that'll be based on what industry you're in. An alternative when equipment financing is not an option or when bank lines are maxed out is equipment leasing or equipment financing. So we know you know what you're doing here. Just hopefully you're just a return user, or you've been referred by a friend that's had a great experience. And funding alternatives, if you're doing expansion, remodeling, you need some inventory, advertising or marketing, taking tax payments or lien on your retirement is an issue, or you have seasonal problems or cash flow issues, or you're working with capital shortfalls. That literally is the end of your business if you don't have the money to make it through the season. So we work with AFR for that to help you make it through those situations. So let's talk about that. If that's a problem for you, we can get you a working capital loan, the lines of credit, flex pay loans, interest only flex pays. All right. We value our relationship with you guys, our customers, and we value our equipment suppliers as well, and we want to show it. So we communicate with our equipment suppliers and with our customers, answer questions. We strive to offer great service now and earn future business. So please give us a call, and we'll provide the best service available and honest advice on any funding issue. And then snap a picture of this slide. That's our toll-free number. If you hit 1 for consulting, you'll get me. And that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.